I'm going to dedicate this book to Adeline, who gave me this. It's called The Spider and the Whale. Spider lived happily under the warm, snug pipe in a dark, dusty corner of the bathroom, spending the days spinning cobwebs. Until one fateful day, the owner of the house spotted him. She let out a horrified scream and flushed past Spider straight down the toilet. Eek! Immediately, everything went into a spin, and he struggled to keep his head above the strong, swirling water. Down and down went Spider through the dark network of pipes and sewers, until finally the water gushed out into the sea, belching out poor little Spider with it. He managed to climb aboard a passing pineapple and clung onto it with all his might. After days and days adrift at sea, dark storm clouds gathered. The waves became as big as mountains, and exhausted little Spider had to cling on tight as the rough sea tossed him up, down, and all around. Oh, I missed some. The next morning, all was calm, and Spider found himself washed up on a small island. He was safe, but he was so far away from home. He wondered if he'd ever make it back. This made Spider so sad, a little tear ran down his cheek. Then suddenly, something very strange happened. The small island started to slowly move, and it squirted up a fountain of water. But the island was not an island at all. It was a ginormous whale. All the commotion had woken him up for his long, deep sleep. "What are you doing on my back?" asked Whale, a little annoyed. Spider explained what had happened and how he needed help to get back home. Whale liked his new friend and agreed to help by letting him hitch a ride on his back. "Thank you for rescuing me, Mr. Whale. I promise that one day I will return the favour," said Spider. "Ah ha 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 ha," laughed the mighty Whale. "What a silly idea. I'm so big and strong and you're so small and weak. I don't think I'll ever need your help, but thank you anyway, little Spider." And so, the two new friends began their journey to find Spider his way back home. Along they travelled through a magnificent underwater forest of seaweed until they came across a red lobster who was cutting up greenery for his lunch. Whale explained to Lobster the promise Spider had made. "Silly little Spider, how can you possibly help Whale? He's so big, just like my impressive claws," mocked Lobster. Lobster was still laughing to himself as he helped cut a path for Whale and Spider through the dense vegetation. The three of them journeyed along into the dark depths of the ocean until they bumped into a glowing jellyfish who was searching for shiny pearls. Whale explained to Jellyfish the promise Spider had made. "Silly tiny Spider, how can you ever help Whale? He's so powerful, just like my magnificent bright light," said Jellyfish. Jellyfish was still giggling to herself as she lit the way through the darkness for Spider and his friends. Three became four, and off they journeyed until they stumbled upon a small mountain of rocks, where they met a burly octopus who was building a house of boulders. Whale explained to Octopus the promise Spider had made. "Silly Spider, how could you help Whale? He's so impressive, just like my strong arms." "You are so teeny," jeered Octopus. Octopus was still chuckling to himself as he cleared the rocks from the group's path. Suddenly, out of nowhere, there was a loud bang, and a huge, heavy net plummeted down towards them. Because of his great size, Whale became entangled in its mesh. Lobster, Jellyfish, and Octopus were totally frozen by fear as the enormous net began hoisting up their trapped friend. Even with their combined skills, the terrified friends could only look on helplessly as the fishermen started to haul up their colossal catch. Suddenly, little Spider had a fantastic idea, and with no time to lose, he jumped into action. "Quick, Mrs. Jellyfish, shine your light on the ship's ladder to illuminate my way," ordered Spider. Spider called out to Octopus to use his long and plentiful arms to lift him aboard. "Mr. Lobster, when I give the signal, get ready with your sharp claws," called out Spider. Once on deck, Spider climbed onto a sailor's shoulder and ever so gently tapped his cheek. The sailor let out a terrifying shriek at the sight of the spider. The spider skillfully jumped from one shoulder to the next, yelp, scaring each fisherman in turn as they let go of the net in fear. Eek! As soon as the net hit the water, Spider beckoned Lobster to cut Whale free. Quick as a flash, Spider spun a huge, strong web to capture the crew so they could do no more harm. Whale was finally free and they were all safe from danger as the boat and its bound-up crew drifted into the distance. Hooray! Suddenly, everyone cheered for Spider, the bravest, most heroic one of all. His quick and clever thinking had saved Whale, and he'd proved that no matter how small you are, you can always be mighty. Thank you for saving me, Spider. I will never underestimate you or laugh at your size again, said Whale. And at that moment, Spider realised his journey was over, and he found a place he could call home and with his newfound friends. And they all celebrated with some delicious jam sandwiches. The end. Thanks for watching. If you like the story, please subscribe.